in Oklahoma, the stock market crash of 1929, and the Great Depression. These people went on to save the world from Nazi oppression and Japanese imperialism in World War II. Afterwards, they brought an entire new workforce into the economy through the GI Bill, created housing throughout the country, and landed us at the doorstep of space exploration. This was the generation that saw the advent of flight. Today, these forebears can be found on the golf course, in VFW halls, marching in a Veterans Day parade, volunteering at church activities, and yes, some are in nursing homes. They are still quietly but proudly with us to this day. Today's seniors might be confounded by the new technology that we see today, but it was their Air Force that gave us our highly vaunted internet back in the late 40s, culminating when Queen Elizabeth sent the first email in 1975 with great ceremony in England. Our elders often visit doctors and hospitals today, but they remember it was their science that gave us the cure for polio and the DNA discovery in 1955. Our grandparents may laugh at the comedy and silliness on television, yet they gave us a host of great actors: Rita Hayworth, Marlon Brando, Tom Selleck, Fred Astaire, Ginger Rogers, just to name a few. Let's examine a few of the lives that were hallmarks of this generation's saga. Bill Shadell sits up at the East Ridge nursing home, and now he's battling prostate cancer, yet he gladly will explain to the staff how he and Edward R. Murrow entered Buchenwald concentration camp in 1945 and broadcast film footage of the Holocaust in a million of American homes for the first time. Anna Dorn at Royal Vista Care Center wages her own war against Alzheimer's today, but she still talks about her proudest accomplishment: a son in the Navy, a son in the priesthood. After surviving his first heart attack, my own father, Robert Mitchman, changed jobs and worked at Aerojet Space Industries, where he designed titanium and steel instruments placed on board Apollo 11. Winifred Thorpe at the Kittitas Rehabilitation Center, her sight is failing and she can no longer pursue her only hobby, which is reading. She remains hooked up to oxygen, but proudly displays her family of 9 children, one who's a Catholic nun, the other who trains champion quarter horses. Anne Marnier grew up in occupied France during the war. The Nazis imposed a curfew on her. Dating was out of the question. She could rarely leave her apartment. After moving to the States, she cared for the disabled and the poor through her church activities. No longer able to do this at age 85, she opened her house to 5 homeless dogs. Her 4 golden retrievers and spotted dingo keep her spirits high and keep her laughing. They love her and she in turn loves them. In 1943, a Japanese boy was put in an internment camp in California. Upon his release, he joined the United States Army, became a California mayor, United States congressman. Today, Secretary Norman Mineta serves under George Bush's cabinet. The greatest generation of our parents and our grandparents. What greater gift have we been given than their sense of values, ethics, duty, honor, patriotism, responsibility? These were the people that kept hope alive, that fought the good fight. They were too industrious to create excuses, too busy to complain, too proud to take a handout. And they are with us still. How can we thank them? We can and we must thank them by keeping alive the flame, the torch that they have passed on to us. This priceless legacy, their value, their honor, their ethics, their work ethic, their patriotism. We must never let it extinguish. We must never let it dim. They would not have it. If that chance ever existed, if that chance ever came about, they would say, damn the torpedoes, full speed ahead.